Hello, sixth grade parents and students. This is Mr. Crack coming from Byron Middle School. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about what we're doing in math this year in sixth grade. Um, in one of my previous videos, showed you how to get to the sixth grade team page. If you don't remember how to get there, remember, find the school district website, get to the middle school, click on academics and sixth grade, and then sixth grade team. So at the sixth grade team page, underneath my name, you can click on the math website, and that will take you to our math class. So everything that we do here in sixth grade math is here in this math class. What I want to talk about today is rocket math practice. What I have come to find out is that sixth graders really need some extra practice with their multiplication facts. This year, one of our huge goals is working with fractions. And so for us to do all the things that we need to do with fractions, having a great foundation in multiplication practice is going to be key. And I've noticed just across the board, pretty much every student could probably use a little bit of practice here with Rocket Math. Now, I chose to use the Rocket Math curriculum because of it ties in so nicely with our mastery learning concepts in the fact that students' goals are set based on their handwriting speed, and students will be placed where they need to be given a placement test. So they don't necessarily have to start at letter A. They could test out of certain math facts, and they might not have to do the entire curriculum. But it will be important for me to see them get through the entire curriculum during the sixth grade school year to show that they have mastered all their multiplication facts, which moving forward, that's going to be huge for them in their mathematical careers. So again, their goal is set based on their handwriting speed, or how fast they can write numbers that they already know just by copying numbers down, because math fact practice should simply be that easy. And looking at a problem, they should be able to just write the answer as fast as they could just write a number. So we've already done that. Now we need to do their placement test. Now let's say I tested out of A through F, and so I'm going to be starting at set G. So what do I do next? Well, I need to study and be prepared for taking set G, so that way hopefully I can pass it the first time around. Now, I've created this little website. I've organized all this stuff here so that way students can easily practice. So if you click on set G, it's going to take them to a Quizlet, where they have flashcards. They can click here to learn. They can take a little test. They can play some games. So just looking at the flashcard, I want to show you a couple things. So when students see the flashcards, with their iPads, they can just click on it, touch it with their finger, and it will flip it over for them. And then they click the arrow to go to the next problem. Now, if it ever shows you like the answer first, like this, obviously that's not the way they're going to want to do it. They're not going to, and it will read it to them too, as you just heard. They're not going to want to see the answer first. So if that ever happens, you just click options and change it to start with the term, and then it's going to be how you want it. They'll start with the problem. So 3 times 9 is 27. They can click on it and check it. If we go back, they can do the learn. It's kind of like a little quiz. So 2 times 8 is 16. They'll have to type in the answer, and they can check it then, and it'll tell them whether it was right or wrong. So that's pretty neat. If they click on a test, there's some just like the quiz there that I showed you, and then there's some multiple choice, and there's some true and false. So just a variety of different ways to practice these problems. And then probably what we'll see what happen most often is students will probably play some games, which is totally fine. Just get them practicing. That's great. I think flashcards and games would probably be the best option. Get started. Again, make sure that it's clicked on term, otherwise they're just going to see the answers right away, which, that's not going to be helpful. Probably select hard just so the numbers come down faster, unless, they're in the beginning stage of learning it, and maybe go easy or medium until they can go a little bit faster. And then if we just hit let's go and start the game, you're going to see the numbers start popping down, and then you just have to answer it. So 2 times 7 is 14, hit it in, and then that, meteor or whatever will disappear. So again, just ways that they can practice for getting ready for that letter that they're going to take in Rocket Math. As you can see, they're going to progress all the way through letter W, And then each set actually spirals back. So if a student passes set A, they're not done with it, because when they take test B, they will also be getting checked on A and B. And each letter basically adds just like about 3 new math facts each time. So set D test will have A, B, C, and the new facts for set D on it. So it's a constant review to make sure that students are continually remembering and being able to do this in a timed test fashion. Again, I know it's under time, but it's also, the goal is based on your child's handwriting speed. How fast can they write it? So I think it's going to be great practice for us, and to see the progress, I hope, is going to be positive, because if students can truly master Rocket Math, I think 6th grade math is all of a sudden going to become much, much easier for them. And just math in general moving forward after 6th grade and beyond will become so much more clearer to them when the numbers make sense. So please encourage your students to be practicing Rocket Math, and maybe play some games with them. Have a great day and a great weekend.